sir. Town Too Much Radio, hashtag TO Radio, hashtag TOmedia, hashtag too many hashtags, keep hashtagging it out. And we're back, man. Jay Shepard, y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all already know why we're here. We're here for musicmentation. We're here for real artistry. We're here for real Houston. We're here for the North Side. We're here for a moment. We're here because we're here. And so, with that being said, man, it's not too many people I say I have a big rapport with for the last, I would say, about 5-6 years. It's not many people I say I've seen growth with over the last 5 or 6 years. It's not too many people I can say are having a moment right now in the city. And just in general, I feel like they're getting the just due that they should have been getting a long time ago. I was a big fan a long time ago because I'm biased. But, real recognizes real. So my guy right here, y'all see him with the compass around his neck. That ain't his name, though. Goes by God Body Bingo.
Praise.
And y'all heard what he said. But I don't want to do praise. I don't want to say praise. I feel like I ain't going to do it justice. Just do it for the people one more time.
Praise, man. Praise for everybody, man. It's how you say it, how you say it. It worked.
See, I would be like praise. Like,
that's cool, too. That's cool, too.
But, nah, and then he got his producer next to him, Benson.
Yes, sir. Benson on the beat. Hey, Benson got the drip.
He who possesses the drip.
Always.
See? So we got these two in the studio today, and we have them in the studio. One, because I feel like I owe Bingo an apology. So 2 years ago, right? And he knows where I'm going with this. We did an interview and a freestyle. But God Body Bingo, for my real TO fans, know he was the first freestyle segment that we did on this show. Yes. On this platform, on this channel. He was the first freestyle. And I feel like the interview should have came out, but it didn't because it got lost in the files at the place that we recorded at. And I remember Bingo hit me up for the longest, like, yo, when the interview coming out, like when the other footage dropping, I'm like, yo, I don't have it. Like, how I'm looking, I don't have it. But I feel like, better late than never, or whatever Drake said, because now we have a moment here. He just dropped his new album, man, off the books.
Yes, sir.
See, off the books. So first thing I want to say is, how you doing, Bingo? You good?
Man, I'm blessed, dog. Like, it's been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get the last interview out, but I think we got a lot more to talk about. It's a lot better timing now. And, yeah, man, the album out, I'm happy. It took me like a year to work on it, so I feel relieved, and I'm grateful for the response.
Man, I'm glad you feel like that, too, because you actually have, like I said, a real good body of work out right now, bro.
Sure, appreciate it.
I really do. I was at his listening party about, was it a week or two ago? Was it 2 weeks or a week ago?
What's the name? It'll be 2 weeks this coming Sunday.
So it'll be 2 weeks this coming Sunday.
You was there. How was it? I ain't even talked to you since then. How did you were a person in the crowd? How did you feel about that? I know you're the interviewer, but how did you feel about my listening party?
I feel like it was a great setup. I like the fact it was centrally located, because everyone can get to it in the city. You had a good bunch of people come out. You had some names in there that are going to be some names really soon.
For sure, man.
So you had a lot of good energy in the building. You had some real ones supporting you, and I think that's all that mattered really, because it wasn't like a few. You had about a good 20-30 people in and out. You know what I'm saying? Really like peeping out their music, and I feel like, and you performed the whole album. First of all, I came a little late, so you probably at that point y'all probably got done mixing and mingling and talking. So, but I came at the point when you was already just spitting and sweating. So like, I was, you did the whole album. I was like, oh, okay, well I guess I came for the right part.
Yes, sir.
And you was, legit spitting the whole album. So,
glad you enjoyed it, man. Thank you for coming too.
For sure, no problem. I told you I was gonna pull up. If I say I'm gonna pull up, if I hit somebody with the, we'll see. Don't
Not pulling up.
don't expect me. But if I hit you with the nod, for sure, like I got you. Like I'm scheduling out time to like make sure I pull up.
For sure.
And it was good. How did you feel about your listening party?
Man, it was great, bro. It was more than I could have asked for. Like, having that location was perfect. Imperial, one of the biggest stores of its kind. So having it in Imperial was a big deal. Having all the homies there, having the family there, having people I didn't even know there was dope. Shout out Shelby. I found out who Shelby was. You interviewed her. Shelby, she worked for Houstonian Magazine. Houston Hip Hop Museum. She was there. And my partner did the count. He said it was about like 70 people total. that's a pretty good turnout for like a week of promo. You know what I'm saying? And people listen to the whole album, so I really enjoyed just giving it to them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was great for me.
Right, hold on real quick. So now that we kind of went over the listening party, now we got to really get into the album. You know, off the books, just drop. Make sure y'all go cop that. Make sure y'all go stream that. Make sure y'all go save that. Make sure y'all do what y'all need to do with that.
Go get the merch too. GodbodyBingo.com. Tap in.
There you go. So let's talk about this Hood Rich. Let's talk about this North Pole. Let's talk about this Big Four.
What's your favorite song on it?
North Pole, probably.
North Pole, one of the ones.
Cause I'm biased. I'm biased.
Yeah.
I love my side of Houston. So
For sure.
I'm biased. But then, not Big G. Even though Big G goes crazy. But what was the single?
East Jesus 2.
Bingo. Yes.
Bingo.
Yes. Ironically enough, that one was the one where I knew it. Once I seen the music video, I heard the single. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like when you was making this project, right? Like, one, how long did it take you to make it? And two, did you know after you got done making it that was like, did it just feel different?
It was a long process. If I'm being real, like I was working on some it's songs on here that's like old, like 2016, 17. I was actually going to release Off the Books as an album back in 2017, a long time ago, under my old name, all that. And it's funny, like, cause Talk Biz is the first record I released under Godbody Bingo, and Talk Biz was the original single for Off the Books. That's how old Off the Books is, the concept at least. But it got revamped over time. I kind of put it up and did my EPs to kind of try to build a fan base. And I revisited it this past summer, summer 2020, should I say. And I started recording in June of 2020. And so I can say from June 2020, I probably finished recording by the top of 2021. But I had to wait on the mixing and mastering and get the cover art done and all the other peripherals. But when people ask me, I say it took about a year to get everything right before I can put it out. And once as I was making it, I kind of could feel, I made a lot of adjustments. I went back to a lot of records. So I could tell I was doing something I never done before, as far as how much work I put in, how much help and resources I had, and just the kind of the rumblings and talk about it. People knew this wasn't just no little another project. It's not a project, it's an album. You know what I'm saying? And we treat it like that. And I say we all the time because there was a lot of people that helped with it. Right. So it's not, like, this is my first time not doing something by myself, too. Like B-Val recorded and mixed the whole thing. Legendary Jared Lacey mastered the whole thing. I got beats from the homie Benson. I got beats from the Twins. I got beats from my homie Kilo, Bass Rob, Elijah J. Like the production crazy.
Shout out Elijah J.
Everything about the whole process was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody who contributed gave me their best. So I knew once I got it done. Like, once I got the rush done, I knew it was serious. And I got the mixes back. I'm like, yeah, got the masters back. It's every step, I was, like, more amazed at how it sounded and how it felt, how it looked. Even when we took the pictures, it was crazy. So, yeah.
That's what we call a moment, you know what I'm saying? When the collective body goes together. It's kind of like, it's like a God time thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just really one of them things that just kind of lined up with you. And I think it's really a just due because I've been seeing you grind since 2016. I'm going to go ahead and just take the backstory for people that don't know because a lot of people not going to know. The people that know us going to know. But so we both at one point went to the same university. We both went to San Francisco State University. So when I was coming in as a freshman, my friend group and myself, and one of our partners was his roommate.
Shout out Pat.
Shout out OG Pat. And so OG Pat was his roommate. So we in and out. Pat had the room to where we just walked in and out. So ironically, that means Bingo has the room that we ended up walking in and out all the time in the dorms. So like Pat's dad had the studio equipment. Bingo bought the studio equipment. Then he put it in his room. Just so happened, all of us was like, oh, we rap. Or we creative. We do what we do. Which turned into inadvertent studio sessions in the dorms all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. A whole bunch of some BS tracks, some real tracks,
Sure.
some practice tracks, but it was just a whole bunch of youngins creating. And I think it was just beautiful because like that was, I knew that was your dream, And so and even Elijah J, before his name was Elijah J, Elijah was in there. I was there. I took the media route. Y'all took the artistry route. But it's so funny to see how stuff boils though, cause that might have been 6 years ago.
Yeah, y'all was rapping before that, but that definitely was a moment. That was my first time like recording myself, and that was my first time kind of being away from home too. Like that was my second year at Sam, but like that first year I really didn't do a lot of music. My freshman year, my sophomore year I drove to Dallas, to Pop's crib, bought the equipment from him, brought it back. Was recording y'all, was recording myself. People was coming in from Houston. I didn't know what I was doing either, so I was learning how to mix as I was going too.
It's kind of like he jumped off the porch and had to figure it out.
Had to,
and that's the thing with that was just a time period though. It was just a whole lot of figuring it out.
Right.
I think you started to figure it out because even though you might not have, it might not have like really came about till like 5 years later. But if you don't start then, you don't get good to even put something out now.
I don't do that. We don't get here. It's necessary.
Facts. And so, and a whole bunch of connection with us. Without Bingo, bro, like, I probably wouldn't even be, I don't say I wouldn't be doing this TO stuff, but he was one of the first trial and error people I tried with this. When Townsend was about to be a straight written website blog. Like, Bingo's over there. So I just want to let y'all know the history with this. This is real.
Yeah.
This is real. This real in here. So, off of that, I got to ask everybody this question. And so I've seen the journey. I've seen the projects. One of my favorite songs at one point in time I was jamming in my car was Issa Rae.
Shout out Issa Rae, man.
So over the years, bro, I've seen the progression from the dorm studio sessions to now. We're doing listening parties and we're getting numbers and we having the Houstonia report about you. We're in a different space. We in the station now doing this interview instead of doing this in a mass communication closet building.
Right.
So I gotta ask you, bro, which one do you prefer? If you've ever thought about this, the journey that you've been on, or the destination that you're trying to go to? Just hint the hoodie. Choose your answer wisely.
Right. Well, yeah. So when it comes to the question of journey and destination, I feel like you can't have one without the other for the most part. I mean, you have journeys that don't go nowhere, and you have places you end up and don't know how you got there. But as far as my personal life, my journey wouldn't be nothing without the goal I have for the destination, and my destination wouldn't matter if I didn't have a journey. So I know your hoodie say journey over destination, but if I made that, I would have them equal. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that. I think the thing is just really a subjective question. You know what I'm saying? It's like my answer is gonna be different than your answer. Your answer is gonna be different from Benson's answer.
For sure.
Everybody. That's why I love the question though, because it's such a subjective question. So that's one of them things, man. But really, bro, I just want people to really get that you are having a moment right now in the city, bro. Like, I brought you on the show to really kind of give you praise. You know what I'm saying? We talk. Moments. And so, but I really just wanted to bring you on because moments like these start your bigger moments. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I just want you to let you know that you're doing some big stuff out in the city. You and some other artists I do know, but we talk about you right now, so I don't want to just throw some other names out there. But you and your whole team, team of people that you named earlier, that you be working with your guys, B-Val, Benson, everybody else over there. Shout out to them. Shout out to the North Side. Shout out to y'all having a moment.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you give people your social media right now, though.
And you can find me everywhere at God Body Bingo, spelled just how it sounds. You can find me on all streaming platforms. Type in God Body Bingo, space between these words, and you can find me on my website at www.godbodybingo.com. You can find my music, videos, merch, etc.
He just said his plug, so I got to do mine at King_J Shep on everything personal. You already know what's going on. We need them followers to run up at _Talented__ on IG, at Talented_ones on Twitter. Y'all already know the vibes. Make sure y'all listening to us on Spotify. Make sure you tapping into our DMs for the merchandise. The website will be up soon. Make sure you tap into the God Body Bingo. Make sure you tap into J Shep. So from Bingo, say praise.
Praise.
And myself, we out. Appreciate y'all.